We are good to go, and we're just so glad you guys are here. How did you guys like that video of the the gift card holder?
The sliding pocket
Yeah,
thing.
should we like show them a sneak peek of what's to come? Yeah, I really want to. Do you guys want to see it? Leave me a comment in here in the chat. And let me know if you want to see the sneak peek of the next one. Hang tight.
That one? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to grab it and sneak peek it.
Okay, yeah. Doug asked me if we needed that, and I was like, I don't know. So I'm glad we didn't move it.
Okay, I'm coming back around. So I've got to sneak back. Here I am.
She can't go too far in here. It's just a little bit of a maze with cords and lights.
It is. Well, so is our down camera hooked up?
Totally.
So we're going to show you guys the card that we have. Yeah. And so here it is. So you know how you just saw that gift card? Check it out. Yes, Loretta has got a baby shower that she is needing.
Well, she's in luck.
Yeah, so you're in luck. So this is one of them, Loretta. And the gift card goes right in here. All right, now don't tell anybody that I've shown you guys. You guys got this is one of my next, next tutorials. But I've got it in, well, I can't give it all away. But you guys definitely got the sneak peek. So anyway, I'm excited that y'all got to see that. So I hope that you like it. Yeah, so I was thinking that I'd maybe do little girl, little boy, yeah.
You got a lot of ideas up in there.
I do have a lot of ideas up there. And you know how that idea actually came about was I got invited to my cousin's daughter's baby shower, and it was coffee and cream.
Oh,
and
that's
so
cute.
that's why I went with brown. If everybody is wondering, why did you choose brown?
That's an interesting, okay.
Yeah, so pretty cool. All right, well, we're here for an unboxing.
And so, yeah, they're going to need coffee for babies, but yeah. So that's, yes.
Right? And I know you guys are excited, so.
Me too.
Yeah, I know. And so the online exclusive products are for pre-order only for demonstrators. So if you're a demonstrator, you get to order those products, and if not, they will be available on March 4th. So we're just really, really excited about that. And so we have taken everything out because we wanted it to be a little more organized and easier for you to see. So let's start out with the first thing that we have here is the Textured Notes Suite. And so here, let me show you this, and let's see if we can zoom in a little bit.
I can do that.
Okay. And so here is the Textured Notes stamp set. So I just love this right here. You guys see that? That's pretty cool. And so then the best thing about this suite are these dies. Check out those dies with those patterned edges. Oh my gosh, I think I vote my favorite.
I like those.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Those are called Texture Note dies.
Yeah, and the borders look almost like a weave or something too.
Yeah.
Like it's different types of
That's
textures.
amazing. Yeah, right? Oh gosh, I am so happy to see a corrugated folder, a mini. So this is a 6x6. And it has the corrugated, but I love these, and I've done some cards in the past. I love that I can break down the fibers too. If you want to run it through, you can break down the fibers and then pull the cardstock apart.
Kind of separate the layers and give it a whole nother texture with it.
It sure does. It's pretty fantastic. So I'm excited about that.
With the name being mini, I thought it was going to be small, but I realized it's just a thinner, skinnier corrugation than what we used to have.
I would agree with that.
So I was like, oh,
yeah,
threw me for a little loop.
For a little loop. Okay.
Yeah. Check out this ribbon.
Oh, that's pretty.
They're gonna love that.
Yeah, you are gonna love this. So this is, what is this called? This is white
on the other side.
Ribbon.
I've noticed they do the color on one, the name.
Okay, well, it's 1/4 of an inch.
Nice.
And
that's a great
so
size.
I didn't really get the name. So at any rate, it is here with our, can you see that? So it's hard probably to see, but it's really pretty. Honestly, my thing with ribbon is if you can tie a pretty bow, then it is like a keeper. But if you can't tie a pretty bow, then yeah. And so
that's awesome.
Yeah, this one's a really pretty bow. So I love that. And so Maria says hers is on the way and she's super excited. I'm excited for you. And Susan says she promises not to tell about my baby card. I appreciate that. I've got them done and I'm excited to share them here in a few days. So yeah, mum's a word. Okay, so let's show them. Let's show them the gems.
Yeah.
All right, so the gems. Oh wow, look at those. So I don't know if you can kind of see that or not. We'll let the camera sort of get focused there. But they're sort of like flat on the top. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. So they're called natural matte dots. You've got white, black, cream, and that's probably what, pecan pie, maybe?
Oh, yeah, I was thinking that or crumb cake.
Oh, maybe it's crumb cake. Yeah, it could be crumb cake. Cool. All right, so let's see.
These are the papers that go with it.
So this is the designer series paper. Are you ready for this? If you love, oh, wow.
That is cool.
Holy moly, that's amazing. If you guys saw my recent video with the otter, I actually, does anybody have a guess how I shot that picture with the otter? Because I'm looking at these textures and it made me think of that otter picture. I actually shot it on a basket. I have a basket over here in the side of my craft room and I set it up on top of there and I was trying to achieve the same type of thing with this patterned paper here. So,
yeah, because it looked really good with the crab, almost like, fish, like seaworthy, like ropes and stuff.
Yes.
That wicker basket looked really cool, the texture with it.
I would agree. So it's
It's
really,
like now we have paper.
and now we have paper. That's pretty cool. So here, check this out. Polly says she can't wait to get her pre-order. That is so cool. I'm so excited for you, Polly. You are going to be in heaven, just like we are. This is actually the first time that I'm seeing any of this. Because I was on the video with y'all while Miss Amanda was, unwrapping everything quickly so we could go live with you guys.
Yeah, and I didn't even look. I just sliced the paper pack open, so I didn't look at it.
That is so cool.
That is amazing. It's like the textures that go with on those dies. So it's gonna, oh my gosh, it's gonna just be a subtle hint to tie it in together.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
And
Amazing.
this paper comes in the same collection too.
Okay.
It's a separate pack.
So what is this? Oh, it comes in the
It's on
same
the back.
collection. This is the Botanical Textures designer paper.
Oh.
Okay, and so this looks like it's a black and white, potentially. Yeah, like a black, ooh.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, so you can color those. That's nice.
I like those.
I like that. I can see people doing like blending and
Yeah, with like the brushes
with
and
the brushes and of course
color.
Stampin' blends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like the options.
I love black and white. And I do like there's a bit of gray in there too. So I think that's pretty fantastic. What do you guys think of this one? Let me know. I want to hear what you guys think. So we had, I had a card that I had made years ago, and it was with the girl. I can't remember her name, but it was like a grunge kind of look, and it was one of my favorites, actually. I really liked it. So what do you guys think of this? You guys like this one? It's called Botanicals.
That'll be fun with just a pop of color.
Botanical Textures. I would agree. Really cool. Super, super cool. That's awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. So that was our first suite. So I hope that you guys liked that one. Can you give me a 10 in the chat, or what do you think?
Yeah, what do you guys like best out of that?
A scale of 1 to 10. Is that one a 9, a 10? What?
Oh, that's hard to quantify its awesomeness or
It's pretty awesome.
yeah.
I know. It's pretty awesome.
It's like I really like the paper.
Pretty cool.
So Maria joined us. She's in with us. And
Nice.
Maria Robinson.
Yeah, I saw that.
Vicky Walker,
Ooh.
Oops, sorry. I was just trying to move
Sorry
that
about
away.
that. Yeah, I saw that. So we're super excited to have everybody. I'm not sure if maybe my chat's not moving. But looks like Susan. Oh, there we go. Cecilia says a 9. Thank you. I'm excited. I would have to give it. Yeah, Loretta says a 10 plus. Yeah, I'd probably give it
It's definitely up there at 9.
9,
Minimum, yeah.
8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
10 plus for sure.
Exactly.
I would
That's
have to agree.
Yeah.
That was a good way to put that. Okay, so the next one is the tags to go. And so if you saw that one, it is actually offered in a bundle. And here is the tags to go. It's offered in the bundle with the little hole punch, the little, I don't know what that's, slit, if you will. I like these when you're doing, different ribbons and things. Can you see that? So that's what that one comes with. So just little cute little tags that you can make and then punch punch the little ribbons. And then here's another one, tags of thanks. So that's pretty cool. And so then, of course, you've got some sentiments. I really like the fonts on these. What do you guys think? That's pretty nice, right? The fonts on that.
That script is fun.
Jen says, my order is supposed to be delivered tomorrow, and now it looks like I'll have to put in another order. That's what happens. I'm so sorry, but that is totally what happens when you get to see all the fun stuff.
It's got the fun ribbons to use with the little punches.
So there has been some chatter on our leaders board about these ribbons. And so when you get yours, you'll notice that one of them says strawberry slush is the color. So if you are, if you've been around for Stampin' Up for a while, then you're probably pretty familiar with strawberry slush. It was a fantastic color. We don't know if it's coming back, if it's, why, maybe it's going to be an in color. I really don't know. But at any rate, they're really, really pretty. And so these colors, I guess I don't see it listed on here, but I know one was strawberry slush. So
that looks almost like shamrock.
It does. It kind of looks like shamrock. So really, really pretty. So that is going to be, those are going to be in there as well. And this is the tag to go dies. And so that's going to go with the tags to go. So check that out. How cool is that? I love the key. Gosh, I love the key. I just think that's really cool. Really, really cool. That's fun. And then these little dinky tags.
Yeah, they're small and like dainty.
Yes, I would agree with that. That's pretty cool.
And it's like, and then you've got your little holes and make sure they're all punched.
Yep, it's good stuff. Okay, what else you got there?
Oh, I've got boxes.
So this one I thought was super cool. So this is called a suitcase treat box. And like I mentioned earlier, this is my first time, putting any of this together and seeing any of this.
Oh, you got it.
But these little tabs, it all kind of comes in just like that. We're like going for it, aren't we? This is like first time.
Yeah, I like how you're putting it together like perfectly and then trying to do your disclaimer at the same time. Like, now, if this doesn't come out right, I've never seen this before.
I haven't seen it before, but it looks like it's pretty easy, right? And super cute. And then this kind of goes in here, I would think.
I would say, I think that piece comes through that little.
Oh, yep. That piece comes through there for your little suitcase. And then you've got your flaps.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
It'll hold all your little treats and chocolate.
Oh, my gosh. How cute is that?
And then your little suitcase handle.
You got your little suitcase handle. So that was my first go at it, I'm sure.
That was good.
So we got her done, didn't we? So
I'll give you a 10.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Amanda.
You got this.
Super fun.
Such a pro.
That's super fun. So it looks like speaking of 10, this comes in a pack of 12.
Nice.
So, yeah.
I think we can give it a 10 plus then.
That's pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right.
And then here's
what else you got? So Miss Amanda is sharing all of the stuff with me as we're kind of going. So up next, oh, those are like the puffy stickers.
They're like, I remember those as a kid. Those, oh my gosh, I haven't seen them in forever. It was like, are they really?
Yeah, they're squishy.
They are.
Yeah, they're squishy.
So, they're cute. I like the colors.
So I have to tell you, when we're working during the day, Amanda, it's funny when it comes to like squishy, she will take bubble wrap and she's like, I need some exercise. And she'll take this bubble wrap from Stampin' Up and she'll start like stomping on it. And I'm like,
grapes. Like I do my own little grape stomping.
Oh my goodness.
It's really fun. And I get Tanya involved sometimes.
Yeah,
if she's
you
there,
do.
But,
oh my goodness.
Yeah. And,
all right. Yeah. So this one, these are here, let me just pull it up this way. Isn't that fun? And so they are thick, right? Or
I think I saw the name on the back.
Go on the go puffy stickers.
Well, they're puffy then.
They are. They're really cool. I like them.
I like squishy better.
I think they would be fun in like scrapbooking. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, so you can showcase all your travel adventures.
Mm-hmm.
I like
all right,
colors.
This is the designer series paper, and this one's called On the Go. Very fitting. And let's take a look.
Oh,
that's
it has
cool.
Die cut things.
Yeah, are they die cut? No, they're not.
Oh, they're not?
No, they're not die cut. So you have to cut them out. Although the dies, I don't know. We'd have to look at the dies and see.
The dies are the small ones.
Dies and just see. I gotcha. So we'll have to pull those in here in just a second. But look at that. Oh, how fun.
Oh.
And there's some keys. Let's
Oh,
see if
yeah.
that key, did one of those keys cut some of that
I
out?
bet this one cuts out that big. Oh my gosh, I can't get it off the paper.
Isn't that cool? That's fun.
Yeah, I think this one will cut out the orange one.
The orange one. So let's flip it over. Ooh, look at those patterns.
Oh,
I love it.
nice.
That's awesome. I love this one.
The green. Which
Yeah,
one?
I love the green,
yeah.
and I like this one too. I was wondering, are those hearts? Maybe.
Yeah, they're little hearts and circles.
Oh yeah,
There's
hearts
both.
and circles.
They're
All
like,
right.
you were here.
Yeah. So
No,
does
I
that
guess
cut
it
any of
doesn't.
those out? No?
Not that one, which is one I was going for.
Yeah, well, let's see.
There may be a
I
smaller.
don't know. We'll have to kind of play with that and just kind of work with that. But really cool. Really, really cool.
That's neat. Were these that weren't die cuts? Oh yeah, they did have a pattern on the back. That's
Yeah.
cool. I
Isn't that
wasn't
fun?
sure.
Really cool.
Neat.
So that is on the go, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
You can get that ahead of time, and that way when you're on your trip, you kind of know what you've got. So when you're like taking pictures and what you
Sure.
need to like
Yeah.
hoard and scrapbook.
So what are you guys thinking so far? Do you guys like that one? Cecilia says she's looking forward to getting some. I am so
Yay.
excited. I love the online exclusives. I really, really enjoy those. And so this weekend, you know, the boys are headed out. I guess we got what, Super Bowl on Sunday,
Yeah.
right? And we have soccer on Saturday. So I'm excited to work with some of this stuff.
Yeah, you have a great
So.
reason to play.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
All right.
oh, I just like it because the online exclusives, I don't have to wait as long between catalogs and seeing new stuff.
Yes.
Like there's all kinds of new ideas and inspiration.
That's true. That's really true. Okay, so here, let me show you guys this one. Here is the Thankful Garden. So this one is really pretty too. I love this one. You know, and it's really neat when you see this flower colored in the designer paper here in a second. It's really cool. Does this one come with dies?
It does.
It does. Well, let's see some dies. Let's see.
Oh, it's like 2 sets. No wonder I couldn't pull it out.
Oh yeah, okay, look at that. So
two
this one is going to die cut. That one will die cut this guy here. And then of course that one. And then you've got some bigger leaves, which I think are awesome.
I like that because
Right?
you're really good about layering those leaves and, you know,
Love
sort
to
of
do that. Yeah.
building them together.
So just to kind of show you the size, it's actually quite fairly large. Let's look at it right here. I don't know, can you guys see that? Maybe not. We might have to have a colored piece of paper, but that's okay. You know, let's bring that in. No, that didn't work either. There we go. Miss Amanda found us one.
Where could you find a color?
It's the benefit of being in the craft room.
I know, right? So they're pretty big actually. So I think they're going to be, you know, kind of they'll be your focal point. Really pretty.
Wow,
Really
that'd be
pretty. And I think they'll be fun to color. So I'm really excited about that. I love flowers and I love butterflies and I love pink, yellow, and granny apple green.
Granny Apple Green is great.
Yep, it's one of my favorites.
And this is the set that ribbon
Okay,
goes
well
with, I
let's
think.
see that.
Oh,
So-
and this has those.
Oh, I forgot to show you that. This has the masks. For those of you, have you guys been using the masks at all? I actually just did my first Creative Retreat project, and I'm so excited about this project.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
for spring.
Okay, I couldn't remember
And-
which one it was, but I'm
Yes, and
they're going to love it.
I'm so excited. And so I used the masks, and it was for the, what was the name of that stamp set?
Love.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I can't remember it. That's okay. But it's fantastic. It's one of them in the annual catalog, the real big one.
Layers of Beauty.
Yes.
Okay,
Nice job.
I was thinking yes. That's it. I was
Yes.
thinking an L.
And it was so pretty. I just loved
got
it.
it right.
So I am super excited about these. Have you guys been using the masks? Loretta says they have coloring masks. Yes, I enjoy them. I do too. I absolutely love them. And, you know, when I was playing with them, I mean, you can actually just layer these up and do them without the stamp too, you know, without coloring the stamp. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's really pretty. Really, really,
I could tell
really
you could
pretty.
layer them, but I figured you needed lines.
Woo.
Yes, they're gonna love those.
Oh my gosh, you guys are going to love this.
I'm not
check
gonna
out
be
that.
too specific because I gotta
Right.
keep the suspense.
And so you can see this flower, you know, it coordinates there. So pretty. Holy moly.
those are really pretty.
Yeah.
Oh
Wow. That's
I
gorgeous.
like that.
Gosh, it's so hard to cut this pretty paper.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
I love
You
the
know,
color combination.
Colors are gorgeous.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
beautiful.
Wow. There's
Oh,
yellow.
how cute.
And then of course you've got this one as well. And then let's flip it over and let's see the back. Are you guys ready for the back?
Oh.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't anticipate
I didn't either.
that.
I thought it was going to be lots of colors. So,
But I think is really cool though, because you've got some, oh, look at that together.
That's going to be great. Yeah.
Right? So that's what I think is really cool about our designer series paper is that you can coordinate. Oh, wow. Look at that. See how well that matches?
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. So I love how they do that. And then they don't give us, because you don't want too many like busy patterns, right?
Right.
I mean, look at that. That's amazing.
Awesome.
Oh, I know you guys are excited for this one. I sure am. Holy moly. So let's just look at this last one real quick here. Oh, yeah.
I like that pattern.
Oh, gosh.
I have a shirt that's very, almost like that. Yeah.
You know what I could see with this one is taking my Stampin' Blends and like drawing the lines in here for adding some color.
Oh, yeah. Sort of, filling in your own like plaid pattern almost.
Yes. I love that. So cool. All right, guys. What do you guys think of this one? A 9, a 10?
We didn't show them one of my favorite elements.
I know. We're going to show them that. So what do you guys think as far as, do you like this one better than the other one?
Other than the travel to go and the faithful garden?
Yeah, or the textured
garden. Or textured.
Yeah, so cool.
Something. Yeah.
All right. Well, while I'm waiting to see some of y'all's responses, let's look at the next. Look at the gems.
That might be what's keeping somebody on the fence.
Oh,
so before you make your final decision.
Yeah,
or as you're making
before you make your final call. Wow, look at those. They're kind of like, gosh, that's so cool. That is so cool. They're like wheels or something. And they have little textures in them. That is so cool.
They almost remind me of little teeny tiny CD discs.
Yes, that's
like
exactly
the
right.
pink has a little bit of a glare, like iridescent kind of, it looks metallic.
That's awesome. I see 10s for sure. I love that. And Polly's is a 10, and so does Cecilia. What is the name of the paper we just showed? So what that one was called?
Drum roll.
Yep. She's going to, Amanda's.
Lovely Garden Designer Series paper.
Lovely Garden Designer Series paper. And these gems, they actually have like a hole in the center. I could totally see threading some thread and like pulling them through.
Oh, neat.
I'm totally going to do that. That's awesome.
It's almost like a flat sequin.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then this is a faux velvet ribbon. So if you're a fan of velvet, then you will like this. It's super cute. It's thin. It's pretty thin. So, again, I always like, if I can tie a nice bow, then it's like it's a winner. But if I can't tie a good bow with it, then it's like, okay. It's funny because I always get tricked when it comes to like the ribbons that have like two sides, where you have like a faux velvet and then you have like a flat side,
like a plain
side, and I'm always like, well, hold up, I want both of the velvet.
Yeah, how do I get the texture to be the
same?
Yeah,
it
takes you for a loop.
It does, little twisting and turning, but it is really, really pretty. So, and it's really thin. It's probably what, 1/8 of an inch, I would think.
Yeah, I mean,
actually,
it's super
it did
skinny.
say, didn't it? Yeah, it's 1/8. Yeah,
nice. Look at
awesome.
you. It's like you do measuring a lot. Like
I've done it a few times.
Yes,
right?
100%.
Awesome. Well, let's show them a couple of stamp sets. So is that it for our suites, I think, right?
Yep, it was just the 3, yeah.
Okay. And does that go with that suite?
I couldn't see that it did, but let's show it.
All right. So this one is the Remember This Moment, Memories and More pack. And so let's have a look at this. Do you guys like Memory and More?
I love the card packs.
I do too. So I'm super excited. If you're a demonstrator and you're going to on stage, make sure you come and say hi to us. We will be there. We are really looking forward to it. And we're also having a luncheon, and we're doing some make and takes, and we're going to use one of these Memory and More packs. So we're really excited about that. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh. Yeah, look at that. And look at that. There's actually quite a few in here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get, oh, wow. You get 6 cards. That's really pretty.
Or 6,
and yeah, you get 6 of each style. Well, hang on. Of each style. When we have each other, we have everything.
Oh, that's sweet. I like that sentiment.
That's pretty. Oh, that's pretty too. Those are really lovely. And to like mount those right on a card base with some mats is amazing. Remember This Moment. It's pretty.
Oh, nice.
And
And
then
then it's
this
like their
one.
nice little pocket mats too for scrapbooking.
Yeah, memories are everything. Yeah, these would be great for scrapbooking. It's the little things that matter. I agree there. Yeah, so those are pretty.
I like it has that sort of like Victorian
Yeah.
wallpaper or something kind of
Yeah.
feel, or somebody probably knows what I'm trying to say, but
Yeah.
it's like, ooh, it's all fancy.
Yeah, it's super pretty. Honest, and it kind of like fine china type.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen it
pretty.
at Biltmore House or
Yes,
something
right?
or something. I'm like,
Something
it reminds
like
me
that.
of from another time.
That's awesome. Okay, so Maria says she's super excited about On Stage. Well, Maria, we are so excited to see you, and we've
Can't
got
wait.
big hugs coming.
Big hugs. It's been too long since we've seen Miss Maria.
It is. It
In
has
person.
been. That's true. That's true. So we're going to bring in some of the bundles that we got so you can see those bundles. For those of you that are demonstrators and you've seen the Peekaboo bundle.
It's my favorite.
It is.
That's why it's on top.
That's why it's on top. She's excited for us to show it to you.
Here, I'll
So,
pull up the dies.
yeah, so she's going to open up the dies, but check out that Peekaboo Forest. Oh my gosh. And then you can like layer this tree up and have your little animals peeking out of each hole. I mean, how stinking cute is that?
They're adorable.
Oh my gosh, I can see some fun cards. So what is this guy? Is he like a porcupine or a...
Either that or he's a squirrel with a really bushy tail
There you go.
from behind him, you know?
Okay, I can go with that.
I think it depends on all how you color him and what you want him to be.
Okay, what do you guys think that guy is? A squirrel with a bushy tail? So it's funny because around here we see lots of squirrels, and Amanda does too. And I'm like, Amanda, you need to focus.
And I'm like, but there's a squirrel. There's a squirrel.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love it. That's awesome. All right, let's show them the next one. So the next one is Year of Flowers. And so today on my video, we were talking about February birthdays. So happy birthday to all of our February babies. I'm a March baby, so it'll be my birthday around while we're On Stage. And Amanda's a March baby too.
I know. We're daffodils.
We are.
It's like, I know like 4 of those flowers and that's it.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'll have to get a cheat sheet to like,
Yeah.
hey, what birth month is what flower?
Porcupine, that's it. Porcupine.
Didn't you say porcupine? And I said, yeah, or squirrel.
Yeah, maybe. I think so too, yeah. Okay.
You did.
I did,
Oh,
okay.
I was
a
a-
hedgehog.
Oh, a hedgehog's a good one. That's good for our UK friends.
Yeah.
Do you know they're like all over the UK?
hedgehogs?
Yeah, apparently they're like as common as like squirrels for us.
Oh, wow.
I know, right?
I
I had
did
no
not know
idea.
that.
I recently learned that.
That's awesome.
Or at least that's my impression. Somebody can correct me if they want.
Oh my goodness. Well, this one has dies too. So check out that. So you have dies to cut out these pretty flowers. Hoping your day blooms with happiness.
Oh,
I always
that's
like
cute.
to read the sentiments in the stamps. Sending you a floral hug. How cute is that?
I really like the font they've done with those too.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job. Really, really nice job on that one for sure.
Oh, I show
you
that
got?
one.
I couldn't have picked a better friend. How cute is that?
That's
I
how I
get
feel
it.
about you, Brandy.
Picked. Oh, that's pretty
Yes.
sweet. All right, what's our next one?
Oh, sorry, I
That's
hid it
okay.
from you.
That's all right. Framed scenes. Ooh, that's pretty. That's cool. That's really cool. I can see, some coloring, some watercoloring backgrounds. That is awesome. Oh, look at that. So this is, you can frame these scenes, right? I mean, that is awesome.
Okay, so that's why they're kind of
Yeah,
smaller. To
so
make
that's why
sure.
they're smaller. Do you guys see? Oh, that's pretty cool. That is really, really fun. Yeah.
How big is
I
that
love that.
oval die?
I was wondering the same
oh,
thing.
it's 2.
It's 2, yeah. So,
Oh,
yeah, so remember for Creative Rate Retreat, I did a card where, you stamp it and then you die cut it. So,
Yeah.
it's all kind of in the scene, right? Or in the
was
oval.
it was like a window.
Yeah. So, let's see. I was wondering if they were true to size there. Just really neat. There you go.
Oh, I like that.
So that's fun.
I like how you did that oval one on the there was
On
like a
which
little
one?
church, like the snowy looking cabin
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
My it reminded me my grandma had a really
that.
nice cross stitch scene that she had done that was like on a Christmas ornament or something like that. And it's like, oh my gosh, it just like instantly brought back
Just
memories.
brought back memories.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny how
Those
that...
are so pretty.
I would have to agree. What do you guys think of that one? Loretta says that one is awesome. I agree. Really, really cool. Gosh, I have to tell you, the online just does not do it justice now that I'm actually seeing them.
100%. I was
doesn't do it
totally
justice.
not paying that one any attention because I thought the images were small, but seeing it with the dies is like a whole game changer.
Totally is. So I think this one also has dies all zipped up. What do you guys think that one's going to be? Well, it's going to be all zipped up. For those of you that love to sew and all that type of thing, you're going to love this. You can make a sweater, you know, different things. You know, when I saw this one, I actually thought about making cards for our first responders.
That would be awesome.
You know, I just started, I thought, well, gosh, it'd be really neat to kind of put something on the pocket.
Yeah, it looks, like the uniforms and the gear they have to wear.
Yes.
Yeah. With the vests and stuff like that.
I just thought it was really neat. Zipping by to say hello.
Oh, that's cute.
That is really cute. Super cute. That's awesome. That's fun. I like that.
So.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so this is so cool. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I gave you the dies before.
That's okay. So, pattern of friendship. So, check this out. This is like one ginormous die. Oh, wow.
That is, yeah.
Yeah, that is so cool. And so that's going to like do like the whole card base or like at least like a layer, right?
Yeah.
So that's neat.
And it's big enough that it'll cover your whole card.
I would agree. And then you've got this one that goes, I believe it's offered as a bundle. And so thanks for being the best. Thinking of you bringing a smile to my face. Friends are the family you choose for yourself. Amanda always tells me that.
I do. I'm so glad somebody was like, they need to make a stamp like that. And I'm so glad Stampin' Up heard it and made it happen.
So now I expect a card with that stamp, please.
Okay. So next time we have a creative outing, can I borrow that?
I know. That's exactly
I'm like, oh
right.
my gosh, my craft room is in chaos, so I need to borrow yours.
Oh, that sounds awesome. I love it. That's really cool. I like that.
You said the boys are going to be gone this weekend, so maybe we just have a girls' crafting time.
There you go. We'll have our own little craft and chat.
That's exactly right.
So Fancy Borders is our next one. Special delivery. Just because. A little hello with a lot of love.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Oh, yeah. That's fun. That is really cool. You know, you could, gosh, when I see some of this, it's like, I've never done it, but I mean, I wonder if you could like, my wheels like everything just starts like spinning. Yes.
Those ideas are coming.
They are. And I get so excited.
Do you need to catch them? Are they floating
know,
out? There's so many.
So I could see like die cutting like, you know, a piece of cardstock and like, or even like the envelope flap.
The envelope flap.
I mean, that would be pretty cool.
That would be
something totally different, right?
That would be so fun.
So I just think that's pretty cool.
I love when you decorate your envelope flaps.
That's fun, right?
Yeah. I'm like, oh my gosh.
And so I love the hearts.
The hearts are cute.
And it reminds me of our January paper pumpkin. I just got mine all put together. And I'll share some pictures soon. But I love that January paper pumpkin.
It was awesome.
Amazing.
I think that's it for bundles.
Okay, so what else do we have?
We have
I'm having so much fun. I hope y'all are having fun.
Here, this is one of my favorite new stamp sets.
Okay. She's the greatest. Is that why it's your favorite?
Yeah, and because I am the greatest. And it has cat, like cat mom or pet mom. And then you can be, you know,
cat
British and say cat mom.
Cat mom.
But I like that.
It's really
with
cool.
The paw print.
Yeah.
And there's also dogs, so don't feel like you
are left out.
Yeah.
I love that.
I just think that's cute.
Human.
Human, yes.
Right? That is awesome.
I think my cats feel like that's
cute.
me. They don't think of me as mom. They think of me as cat human.
Cat human. I'm their auntie. Yeah,
you are.
That's awesome. And so what's this one? Oh, he's the greatest. So check that out. So there's his and her there. So that's pretty cool. Grandpa, fathers. You know what? I am excited about this guy, Papa. That's really cool. I will definitely be keeping that one. Some of this, you know, some of these like sentiments and different things are like staples, right?
Yeah, you can't get rid of.
You want to keep them.
One.
Yeah. So Wooded Acres. Oh yeah, I can see, you know, some of the different scenes and critters you can put in this. That's awesome. So this is probably like a, you know, kind of a wooded forest area too. So I can see people coloring that.
That would be pretty.
You know,
and it's like
that.
I wonder if the wooded acres are next to the 100-acre woods from Winnie the Pooh. I'm like, it looks kind of like them.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. And so let's see here. It says, Maria says, that set is so great. I also love that there's a male version. I totally agree with that. So if you guys liked the arches in our last, and I think it's a spring catalog, right? The arches?
I think so,
Or was
yeah.
that an online exclusive? I can't keep it all straight.
Yeah.
But this one I think is cheers to another year of you. That's awesome.
I like that it's, script going off. So
I do
it's,
too.
It's neat. It's different.
I agree with that.
And that's a great cupcake.
That is a
so
great
fun.
cupcake.
Oh my gosh, I'm like, that would be so fun to color.
And it's so funny because it's like, we're getting really excited about a cupcake, but sometimes you just need a really good cupcake to color.
You do, or you just need something really good to color. And what gets you more excited than cupcakes?
Well, I know it gets you excited. Amanda and I were headed to Texas to see some of our team members, and there was a vending machine that makes the cupcakes on location. And I couldn't pull Amanda away. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and all she can do, she's fixated on the cupcake vending machine.
It was so cool. And there was only one. I like the vanilla icing and the vanilla cake. And so there was only one left, and it was like, like meant to be.
And it just like set down in the little thing,
and it was
came
like,
out on a little platter.
It was so cool.
And she was like,
So, who needs coffee when you can have cupcakes? I mean,
oh my gosh, I had no idea how much joy that was going to bring you that morning.
I was like, hold up, I'll meet you guys at the gate. Just don't let them
awesome.
take off without me.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome.
It was a highlight of my trip, and that was a ton of fun, but it was definitely
the highlight of your trip, for sure. So, and I loved seeing how much joy it brought you.
Thank you.
So, this was the painted strips. These background stamps I love these background stamps.
I like it has that watercolor feel to it.
Yeah.
I think that's so neat.
So, I don't know, I guess Stampin' Up! Isn't necessarily naming them as distinctive, but that kind of reminds me. Let's look at, see what it is.
It does look like
Yeah,
that.
it is distinctive, or what we used to call that, I guess. So that's how they get that kind of two-tone, right?
Yeah, that
kind
sort of like depth of lighter and kind of like the
Yeah.
shading.
That's cool. I like
It's
that.
like grayscale
Yeah,
until you add color.
Super cool. Yeah, exactly. You are remarkable. Oh, I like that. I like that flower.
It reminds me of the
Friends
one...
are the flowers in the garden of life.
Oh, that is cute, and that would go good with
Really
the
pretty. And the other one, right?
the flower
Yeah.
birth month thing.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That's
would
pretty
say
cool. You are remarkable in every single way. Sometimes the simplest things mean the most. Oh, I love that. That's awesome.
I was thinking one of those flowers was sort
Very,
of
very nice.
accenty.
That's pretty. And then, of course, you can stamp your color on that or just color it yourself, right? That's awesome.
I was thinking
great.
that flower. I just remember there being leaves in the
yeah.
garden paper,
Gotcha.
but it's not the same.
It's okay.
Similar. It would match.
You see, it's okay.
Perfect timing.
Right? So this one is really cool too. The butterfly. I love it. Inhale, exhale.
Oh gosh, don't you need that reminder sometimes? I know
Right?
I do.
Take your time. I'm here when you're ready. Oh gosh, right?
I love that.
I do too.
What can I do to help?
What can I do to help? It's enough if all you did today was survive. Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
So I think this is a must-have as we are card makers and we encourage others and send love. That is amazing. If anything, for those sentiments.
Yeah,
because
those are. I mean,
those are amazing.
real. Those are
Yeah.
good ones.
It's okay to sit and simply feel how you feel.
Oh gosh, isn't that great? Somebody give you permission. Like it's gonna be okay. It may not be right now, but it will be.
Yeah, and that's what we do for each other, right? And so, and honestly, I feel like when y'all come to my lives or my videos and Amanda and we're all together, it's all going to be okay, right?
That's it.
And,
That's it. It's just sort of
grateful.
gives you a new perspective
Yeah.
of what's important.
I would agree. Okay, what you got?
This one.
Resourceful Rusty. Oh my gosh, how cute.
I think he looks like a little ninja squirrel or something.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that. He looks a little cranky there with some like total fangs.
Yeah.
I don't think I like that.
Well, maybe he thinks you're coming after his little apples.
Really?
I mean, that's good that he's upset and like wants his fruit. That's
Either that or
healthy.
he's like, yeah! And he's like throwing his
that's
apples.
true. That's it. He's trying to juggle them and they're all falling down.
So, but that's why it says don't give up. You got this.
That's right. I was thinking we need to tell him it's going to be okay, but he knows.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Honestly, that face makes me want to say, just relax, dude.
You got this. That is so cute.
Falling out of a tree
You think he's falling out of the tree?
with that kind of face.
He
It
be.
could. It could. You're 100%.
Oh my gosh, that's
He's
awesome.
hoping that safety net is behind him.
Yeah, he is. That's awesome. So, and then here he's hungry.
That's cute. And it has a little plaid, like little square.
Yeah. What
You're
do you
always good about using those kinds of things.
Maria says that set is too funny. I would agree with that. This one is how I feel sometimes. Like my brain is like fog and I can't figure it out. And I'm like,
All I have is apples. I need a cookie.
all I have is apples.
And you want Dylan's cookies. That is
Totally.
your face. I've seen it.
That is so. She just totally gave me away.
Oh.
Yeah. So when I go to the grocery store, and my husband and I we go to the grocery, but she likes Dylan's cookies too.
I do.
So just disclaimer.
Yeah.
But we go to the grocery store, and Doug's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm getting these cookies. These are Dylan's cookies, and Dylan's my son." And he's like, "Dylan doesn't like those cookies," and I'm like, "Dylan totally likes those cookies." And
He
yes,
absolutely does.
I eat those cookies. Like,
Yeah, and I do too. I share. I
they're
help.
so good. I bought some today.
Oh, good. So when we're done, I might need a cookie
bought-
for the ride home.
Yes, I did. I bought Dylan's cookies today. I forgot to tell him. I guess he's not going to be too worried, but I did buy him for him
Well,
today.
that's okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't need them. He's an athlete, so I'll help eat
There you
them
go.
for him. I think
There
there's
you go.
only 2 stamp sets left,
Oh
Brandy.
my gosh! Wow! Oh, this was so fun.
I know. Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, a day with you. Aw. Thank you
that's
for all you
cute.
do. Happy Father's Day and Mother's Day. I think you're pretty great, Miss Amanda.
I think you're pretty great
That's
because it's
pretty
always
awesome.
better when I'm with you.
Aw.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty sweet.
Do you think I'd have
Does
this much fun by myself?
Doesn't matter what we do as long as I'm with you.
Yes.
Aw. He looks like Superman.
He does. Like Clark Kent.
Clark Kent. I could see somebody putting like an S.
Oh my gosh, for
Yeah.
sure.
And being like, "Wow!" You could like draw a cape.
That's so cool.
Oh gosh,
That's what they say, right?
so
Not all
cute.
heroes wear capes.
That's right. It's really cool. I love the
That's
little
awesome.
hearts.
The hearts are super cute.
Yeah. What do you guys think of that one? I like that one.
I do too.
All right, last one.
Last one.
Wow. School days. So that's fun.
It reminds me of a teacher set with the little, when
Mm-hmm.
did you ever get like the stamps on your paper when you did a good job?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I'm not sure how many stamps I actually got though.
Well, they would like stamp the paper.
If you
and,
do good and stuff, right?
Well, like in kindergarten.
yeah.
And then we got, I was telling somebody this today, and then I got to the point where they started grading our penmanship, and I had no chance for the AB honor roll because penmanship was a grade, and it
oh
was
gosh. So you didn't get any star stamps after that.
not after like first grade, that was it. It was, and even then they were very generous with them.
Let's give Amanda a star today to encourage her to write neatly.
I try.
Oh my
Some days are
goodness.
better than others, and then it's like, this is chicken scratch. Like, am I secretly a doctor in another life? Like, I can't read this. And
Oh
I
my
wrote
gosh,
it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know that I loved doing this.
Absolutely. I want to know what their favorite,
I
like,
do too.
what's like some of their top things.
And I have to tell you, this is the first time I've ever done this. Like, oh, there is one more thing.
What is
There is one more thing, but this is the first time we've ever done like an unboxing this way.
Oh gosh,
So,
yes.
it's pretty cool.
Now we're setting a standard, a precedent.
Um,
We get to do it again. Yay!
Right? Okay, so this is the last thing. This is the heirloom arrangement kit, and I am so excited about this.
Oh,
So-
you were talking about that on the
Yes.
team meeting.
Yeah, so there's 9 cards, right? Is that right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Did I count right?
I think so.
I guess I did. Okay, so there's 8 cards, but the cool thing about this is it's very loosely choreographed, right? So
What do you mean by that?
Well, what I mean by that is like you could do the cards like this, but they're all different. So you can like pair them different and mix and match it.
Oh,
Right?
so it's not like a set. Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's 8 of them, so it's not like I have to do 3 of the same.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow.
Is that vellum?
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I did not forget this. This is insane. Yeah, that's vellum. Dude, look at
Oh,
that.
how cool.
Wow. Holy moly,
That
my
reminds me
oh
of like
my.
the field journals and stuff with the
Yeah.
dried flowers.
Oh,
How pretty.
wow.
Those butterflies are so beautiful.
Okay, so y'all are going to be like, oh, I got to get my hands on one of them. If you haven't ordered this one yet and you're a demonstrator, you're going to definitely want these.
Brandy, I don't know
Wow.
what to tell you because I have a feeling that yours might just go missing.
That's
like,
funny.
It might just grow legs and walk off to my house.
walk off as you leave out the door
Yeah.
today. Oh my gosh, that's
That is
amazing.
beautiful. How
And so
fun.
here's your stamp set. Thankful and grateful. I appreciate your kindness.
Aw.
I feel lucky to have you. So
Those
that's
are
really
great.
fun. So that's your stamp set. And the spot is pecan pie.
Oh,
Pecan,
that's fun.
pecan.
Pecan.
Whatever you want to call it.
I like it.
And so
Oh,
then,
there's more.
yeah, look at, wow. Who knew? Yeah,
Oh,
so, wow, look at that.
banners.
I love
Oh,
that.
that's pretty.
Oh my gosh, I have like random hiccups.
That's.
Do you ever have that happen?
I do, but I think it's funny that you're on camera and you've got them.
Oh my goodness.
You're such a professional. I didn't even notice.
I'm like, hiccup, hiccup. Oh my word. And then, of course, the envelopes are super fun too, right? So I love that on the
I
inside.
like that old
Comes with a
timey
block
script.
and-
Oh,
yeah.
some tear and tape.
Some tear and tape. So anyway, that is awesome. I'm so glad I did not forget that.
Yeah, don't
'cause-
forget those.
Oh, wow.
Those are so pretty.
Holy moly. That's amazing.
And there's like stuff that they'll coordinate with,
Yeah.
like that texture paper and I mean,
amazing.
oh my gosh, you got all kinds of ideas going now.
I know. I'm excited.
This was fun for us.
Yes, this was super fun for us. So thank you all for joining us here on Patreon. We just really, really appreciate it. And we hope that you enjoyed it as well. I'm so excited. I've got a video that we're going to be scheduling here real soon. Doug and I were hoping to do it yesterday, but it didn't work out with soccer and all the things that came up. But we're going to be scheduling a video with y'all. And I'm going to take one of the cards that you send me. So if you would love to send us a card, we'd love to have one of your cards, and we're going to recreate it.
Oh my gosh, how fun.
Yeah, so we're going to have our ruler, and I am not going to think about it ahead of time. I'm just going to say, okay, this is Sally's card, and we're going to recreate it. And so the idea is you know, to kind of go through it together and pick the stamp set together and measure it together and figure out the cutting dimensions.
So
and
you're saying that I can mail you a card
Yes.
in the mail, and like Mike, our wonderful mailman, brings
yeah,
it to
he's
you.
amazing.
And you're going to take my card and look at it, and then Brandy's
it.
going to make my card,
Yes.
and you'll pick and walk through like what supplies and how to recreate it.
Yes, absolutely. Just like I did today for the gift card, right?
That's amazing.
So that was a swap that I had gotten, I believe. And unfortunately the name wasn't on it. I was bummed about that. But I just totally was like remeasured it and redid
Yeah.
it. Mm-hmm.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so-
Brandy's going to case one of my cards.
You are so funny.
Oh, how fun. I'm like, I'm going to have to mail you a card just so that I can have a shot at.
No, you just bring it. Yeah, you just bring
Okay.
it. So
Okay.
yeah. So
Well,
anyway,
That is a great idea.
I'm excited. I think it's more about the process.
Yeah.
And like kind of figuring out how it goes together and the process of design and I think sometimes it's not always going to work out because it doesn't always work out. But I think we
Right.
can do it together.
But it gives
So,
us a peek inside how you kind of start the creative
kind of
process.
start the process. Yeah.
So that I can do it when I have a neat card, but I don't know what to do.
Well, that happens to us all, right?
Okay.
So, all right. Well, Miss Jen, she says she likes that idea. So does Mary. So we are excited. We're going to get some dates on the calendar and we hope that you join us. So you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for your time today. And remember, if you're a demonstrator, you can pre-order these items now. And if not, they will be available to you in March. So, and don't forget, we've got some new celebration items that just launched as well.
Oh, yeah.
So that's exciting. And we've got a new annual catalog coming too. So much to look forward to. So
2025 is off to a good start
Very
and fast.
creative
Like,
one.
this is amazing. I'm so excited.
awesome.
Lots of good
I
stuff.
am too. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. Have a good night. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Well, that was super fun.
That was amazing.
I enjoyed that so
I think they
much.
really liked it.
I think so. I hope so. I mean,
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen this stuff before I bought some of these products because, I mean, you just don't know, right? You don't know what the sizes are and you...
100%. And like that framed scene ones, oh my gosh, I never would have even thought twice about it because I'd have been like, I can't color that with blends. But when you said the watercolor and the frames are like, oh my gosh, those frames with it, it adds a whole different, like, yes. And
I
it's,
agree.
okay, it's different. I'm like,
That's amazing.
oh my
That is
gosh.
so cool. And
Yeah.
the key. I mean,
Oh my
I've-
gosh.
You know, I've never really done anything with keys, but I just think it's like just really vintagey and like...
It is. It has that like steampunk like kind of feel and like the whole like mixed media
Yeah.
technique and oh my gosh, I know you like to play with that stuff
I do.
too.
I do. And I can
that'll
see
be-
I'm going to tear some paper.
I did. You're gonna tear some paper. That's a Brandy special right there. That's a Brandy
I
special.
do. I like to tear my paper.
Oh my gosh.
Can
But
you believe I got that put together?
No, not on the spot that fast.
I totally
like,
did it. But so I think where I went wrong is, next time you probably need to
Oh.
so this, yeah, so it goes in there. After I did it, I thought, oh, okay, well, isn't that right? I mean,
I don't know. That hole is.
I don't know. Well, it kind of,
Maybe you have to glue that little part first.
oh, actually, that
That's what
worked.
that's right. It's folded down. It doesn't come straight. That's
Yeah.
what. Yeah, you had it right.
I did have it right. I just got a little forceful.
You did. You got a little impatient, but that's.
Well, but, it was on the fly. I'd never done it before, but that was really cool. What can we put in there? Chocolates or something? Did you know
You
I
could
bought
put-
chocolates today?
Yes, and Doug and I helped ourselves. You were on the phone and we're commenting for the video, so we had to test them out so they'd be ready.
Little
You could put your
punches.
little punches in there.
Oh, how cute would that
Oh
be?
my gosh, that's adorable. It's like the
That is
perfect
adorable.
size.
Gosh, I wish that we could get enough of them to make something for our team for on stage, but
Oh my gosh,
I don't
that
think
would
we'll
be
get enough of them.
not in time.